Hello, dysfunctional miscreants. We are here today, and we're going to be going Lore Olympus. That being said, that is a webtoon Fuck you guys. That is a webtoon comic, which is kind of like an online manga. Writers go through, they publish their own art, they publish their work and their storylines, and it's absolutely amazing. And this is actually trending #1 in the romance section of webtoon comics. So, we're going to be going over that today. A few people here have only read the first couple episodes of it. Me and Will take over the rest of it because we are up to date on the whole thing. So if you guys are webtoon fans, guess what? We got you. Other than that, we're going to be going over some new movie releases. We're going to be Netflix and a few other things. So, again, just deal with this. Quality will be going up. I promise. Without further ado, let's get it started. Lore Olympus. Devon, a.k.a. Spitfire, take it away.
Well, I didn't want to talk about it first.
Okay. Wow, that's great.
Well, let the people that barely read it talk about it.
Right. That's what I told you.
I don't remember much, to be honest.
So what?
We'll give you the quick backstory, all right? Yeah, give me the quick. We'll give you the quick backstory.
So going over the first 5 episodes right now.
Yeah, real quick. The setting is the Greek gods?
Yeah, the Greek gods.
So it's Greek gods. So like Zeus, Aphrodite, Hades,
Poseidon,
all them. So
they're kind of brought into a modern day society. So it's basically like they're working their 9-to-5 jobs, but as like business executives and so on and so forth. But they're
think of gods with jobs.
Exactly.
Gods with jobs and living in the. I mean, if you think about Olympic gods, they already had jobs.
True.
So this is just a modernization.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is, I don't want to say fan made, but like someone decided to write this up and this shit's dirty and it's good.
It is so good.
And it's fucking makes you cry
sometimes. Who's it by?
It's by a bitch, actually. It's by a woman. It's by a woman.
I believe her name is Rachel.
Yes.
I believe her name is Rachel.
They don't put their last names on there because creepers be all like, hi Rachel.
These are people that are actually like going to school. They are doing this for their semester projects.
So just know first name Rachel.
Yeah, first name Rachel. And if I could pull up my phone right now, I'd tell you how good this is by like how many subscriptions and how many comments and everything. But this is literally trending top.
Yeah, it is trending #1 and it actually has been for about, I want to say maybe almost 2 years now. It's been trending
#1.
130,
I think, episodes.
130 episodes.
We're not going to talk about all 130.
It's currently up to date with 113, and you have to pay. When it comes to what? Yeah, no drachma.
Yeah,
you have to pay drachma.
Anyways.
For the upcoming episodes.
Every time I've looked at webtoons, to be honest with you, I've always seen that one up there at the very top.
Yeah.
So.
It sounds weird because I'm not really with the Greek gods, but
I always fucked with it. I didn't fuck with the art until I actually read it. I had one of our old cast members, Cam. She continuously suggested it to me, and when I finally read it, I was hooked. All right, well, take it away.
Okay, so like we said, this is a Greek god setting. So, in the beginning, this starts off with Hades looking at his phone. Okay, Hades is on his way to his brother Zeus's crib. He lives at basically a mansion called Olympus. Okay, so he's having a party at his crib in Olympus, on Olympus, however you want to see it. So he's heading there. He's texting his, we're going to say friend with benefits, side chick, whatever you want to think of.
Because it's not really a girlfriend, it's a nymph. Yeah. Nobody in the god community actually respects this woman.
Yeah, so you got the gods who are like the head, like the CEO, CFO type of thing. And then you got your workers who are like either the daughter or sons. And then you got like the bottom shitty people, which are nymphs. So they're not gods, but they're gods.
And the way they see her, the way they see her is basically a gold digger.
Yeah, she's trash. Basically.
And honestly,
a prostitute. She's a prostitute.
Throughout the entire thing, you're gonna hate her. I hate her.
I feel sad at points.
So, like, from what I've read, it makes them seem like playboys, though.
Exactly. That's what we're gonna get into. So Zeus is married.
But Poseidon has a bunch of hoes.
Yeah, Poseidon's married, but they all have hoes because they are gods.
So it still kind of follows Greek mythology.
The Greek mythology, where like Zeus had fucking 9 wives and had kids with each one of those wives. Same concept, except in this one he has one true wife. Each of them has one true wife, but they still like
play around.
But they don't have other kids.
So I didn't read that far ahead.
So they do have other kids.
So does that mean Hades has kids and stuff?
No, this is what So Hades is single. And the reason why Hades is single is because he's the god of the death. Underworld. Yeah, he's the god of death. So he stinks of death. He rules death. So no one really wants to be the queen of the underworld. That doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound good. Not only that, it's scary. And Zeus and Poseidon and everybody else.
The kings of the sea, queen of the sea, that'd be sick.
They also have bad reps when it comes to the women. They're all man whores, and nobody wants to be with a man whore. So
Hades is not a man whore.
He's lumped in with that because he's one of the 3 top gods.
Hades is not a man whore. He
is a loyal bitch.
Nymph. Yeah, he has this nymph that he's loyal to, but she keeps breaking his heart. So as we get back into it, he's texting this nymph, his side chick, saying, "Hey, are you meeting me there? Am I picking you up? Whatever." She's like, "I'm not coming," basically. And he's like, "Well, damn." But she's like, "Did you get me that purse I wanted?"
Oh, my God.
And he's like, "Yeah, I got it for you, but can you come? I don't want to go to this party with my brothers alone." She says, "No, I'm not coming." Later, you find out she's just trying to be hard to get. But she's a bitch right now.
Right.
So he gets to this party alone. And he walks in and he's meeting all of, like, who is it? I don't even know who he meets, but he runs into this chick, which I'm guessing is a god. And he asks if Poseidon's wife came. She says yes. All the wives are there. So then they keep asking, like, where's your day? Where's your day? Where's the nymph? Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm glad she didn't come. So it's breaking him down. He ends up hanging out with his brother. So it's him, his brother, and his other brother. Poseidon, him, Zeus. They're talking, they're drinking. So Zeus is
being a whore.
Yeah, being a whore. But Poseidon is the dumb one of the group. So there's 3 people. Hades is smart. All right, he's quiet, he keeps to himself, and he's smart. Poseidon, think of a frat boy. He is that. He's drinking, and he's partying, and he's going crazy.
He's like, yo, Zeus, I got pizza, bitch.
Yeah, Zeus is kind of the in-between. Like, he parties, but he has his wife, but he's the god of, like, all the gods. So, like, he has, like... He looks all tidy and nice, but he'll like fuck it, like Mr. Grey type shit. Like
yeah,
exactly. That's what I was thinking of him.
He's the guy that you look at, you're like, I want you, but I know you're a bad boy, but I want to fix you. And he's like, nah, bitch, I got a wife and 5 hoes.
Yeah. See, I kind of got that vibe from reading the first couple episodes.
And the pictures show it too. If you watch it, like once you like, please watch this or read this after, because you'll see in the paintings and the pictures, like you'll see what I mean by like he looks classier than Poseidon, because Poseidon's all like laid back, maybe no tie type of shit.
And just heads up, guys, if you hear a lot of sniffling.
We're dying.
We're dying.
It's Corona up in this bitch.
No, Lemon Cake has a cat.
Yeah.
Angel has a cat. And these motherfuckers are allergic to pussy. Anyway,
so the second part of this is there's this fertility goddess named... What's her name, Angel?
Persephone.
I can never say it.
By the way, Persephone, she doesn't know that she is a fertility goddess. She is the daughter of Demeter. And basically, they have been lying to her, saying, you're not a fertility goddess. You are... Is it maidenhood?
She's a maiden, yes.
Yeah.
So what that is she's with... Who is it? Hermidas? Which god is, like, virginity? Like, keeps your virginity and all that?
One of them.
Well, there's one god. Y'all will know this. But it talks about it. But there's a god who is about all virginity... Not needing a man, blah, 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 blah.
She's an independent woman that don't need no man.
Bitches still need to eat and shit. But, anyways, Hades, this guy randomly runs into Persephone. And she gets knocked down. And Hades sees her and is like, damn, that booty fat.
No, not he looks at her.
Like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful.
It's basically like when you look at somebody and the whole world stops and he's like, God. And he makes this comment saying, wow, she's more beautiful than Aphrodite herself. Well, guess who heard that?
Yeah, Aphrodite hears that shit. First off, if you don't know Greek mythology, Aphrodite is the most beautiful person. She's like the beautiful god.
Everybody falls in love with her. Yeah. You look at her, she is smart, she's a war. You're just
beautiful.
like, God, I love you.
Anyways.
And she gets jealous if people don't like her.
He has his fucked up brothers talking in one ear, devil angel type shit, like talking him up, like go talk to her, be a man, like blah, 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 blah. He's not feeling himself. So Aphrodite hears him saying she's more beautiful than Aphrodite. He says it truthfully, but he says it like, oh my God, like as a joke, like, oh my God, she's more beautiful than Aphrodite. Aphrodite hears her. So Aphrodite texts her son. Yes,
Eros.
They have phones. Eros, who's the god of love. I'm thinking Cupid.
Pretty much.
So,
but he was at an orgy.
He's at an orgy. Yeah, which is
exactly.
the sexual
He's the
shit
god
is.
of love.
Yeah, he's the god of love.
He's
fucking
making
everybody.
love. He's making babies.
Yeah.
Making babies.
So, she texts him and tells him basically to kidnap Persephone and drug her real quick. So, somehow she gets drugged. You don't see when she gets drugged, but she gets drugged.
You do. Because he takes her to the side because Hades is about to go talk to her.
Right.
His brothers were finally like, go talk to this. You need to go talk to her. And he's like, you know what? Fine. Takes a shot and he goes to walk over to her and he's like, where the f*** did you go? Well, Eros had pulled her away to the private room.
Sneaky up
and had drugged her drink and was like, hey, Beth. Hey, boo. By the way, you're about to pass out in like 5 minutes and I'm going to throw you back into Hades' car.
Basically, type Cupid, like, knocked out. So, yeah. She gets thrown in the back of his car. And the ones that do it is Eros and Aphrodite. They pickpocket his car, throw her in the back seat, lock his car back up. Nobody knows. She's knocked out in the back of his seat.
And the reason they did this was to not necessarily...
It's to embarrass her.
Yeah, they want to destroy her character.
And
right
destroy her image in Hades' eyes. Like, they want him to walk in and be like, oh my God.
Sloppy
this
ass
dumb bitch
drunk.
is asleep.
Dumb hoe.
Hey, Dad! Sorry.
Not kidding.
Anyways, he gets in the car. He's leaving the party.
He has no idea she's in the back of the car.
The only people that know is Eros and Aphrodite. So he gets back to the house.
Persephone don't even know.
He looks in the back of the seat and he sees this beautiful pink-haired girl that he was going to talk to that disappeared. Persephone. So he's like, oh my God, I got to take care of her. So he picks her up, lovey-dovey romance, takes her inside, lays her in bed, doesn't sleep with her or anything, just says, here you go.
He just
Gets
takes
a glass
care
of
of
water.
her.
Yeah, takes care of her. Some manly shit. Respect. I wouldn't have done that. Respect.
You're bad.
But, yeah, I would have woken that bitch up and be like, hey, you trying to But, anywho. Hi, Dad. I know, shit. I know. Don't look at me bad.
I wouldn't have done that.
But, skip forward. She wakes up the next morning. She's embarrassed.
She thinks
because now she sees that she's with one of the gods.
And she has no idea. She thinks, so it's 9 a.m., but she's in the underworld right now. She's in his mansion. And she's like, why is it still nighttime? Why is it 9 a.m. in the morning and it is nighttime?
Yeah, the underworld is black. Black.
And then she runs into one of his dogs.
Yeah, she runs in. So he has, I think, 9 dogs. Okay. She runs into one of them.
Cerberus.
Yeah,
Cerberus.
The main one. The huge one. Yeah.
The 3-headed dog.
Yeah, he's scary. I ain't gonna lie. And they did him good in the drawings.
They really did.
Okay. Do you guys want to say anything?
Yeah, how do you guys
I
feel?
kind of skipped over where you guys left off.
Yeah, he definitely skipped over.
Yeah.
To be honest, I do want to know what nymphs are, other than like
yeah,
like
you don't know what
they're
a nymphomaniac
hoes.
is? Someone that always wants to have sex.
I mean, other than that, like, is there like a demigod? Is it like a human?
It's basically, think of it as fucking gods,
The
and
lowest,
they're like,
the lowest rank of gods.
the lowest.
yeah,
rank.
Yeah.
they have
So that's why I
power,
said
they
they're
have
prostitutes?
ability, but
Yeah.
they're not necessarily.
so-
They're not mortal. They're just a step above mortal. They're that trash piece of shit that nobody wants.
So, is there an actually like name as them? You know, do they
Nymphs.
have a name other than
Nymphs.
like nymphs?
No,
other than-
that's their name.
That's
Yeah.
literally what they call.
She has a name, but I can't fucking remember.
Her
It
name
starts
is
with an M.
Methane.
Yeah,
It
methane.
looked like mint.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah. She's a
But
minty girl.
her-
We'll call her mint
So like
for
we
now.
got like the gods, we got demigods, but like her category is nymphs.
Okay.
Which you'll see, like, if you start
Lord
reading
and
more.
a demigod, Lord.
Yeah.
And a
Yeah,
half.
they're basically like the day-to-day workers, like the labor
Okay.
workers.
Yeah.
In the underworld, in
Okay.
the world in general, like the god world.
So think about it. So you have your boss. You have the guy that runs the entire show. So think of it as bleep bleep bleep
Promoting.
Dare from our offices. Then you go down to Nor, which is second in command. Then you have our workers, which is,
We don't have a bottle opener.
and then way below is the mechanics.
Yeah.
And then after that you have
See,
the labor workers, which,
Okay.
and they're in that like labor
Yeah,
worker
dude.
category.
Okay. So,
Continuing.
So, but, like,
do you have anything to
But
say?
like, so my question for you guys.
And then customers, mortals.
My question for you guys: reading that first like episode or whatever, did it make you want to read more, or did it,
Yeah, talk about the art. Talk about anything.
It trapped me in. So.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I do like mythology.
Yeah.
And mythology really intrigues me. I think it's extremely interesting.
We're having a death.
okay?
I'm just dying all of a sudden.
So you
But-
definitely think it's interesting.
Personally, mythology, of course, it interests me. I just find it kind of weird with businesses, just the way they put it down. It's completely unique.
Yeah.
It's just
There's a reason why this shit's
good.
streaming at the top. Yeah, they
Yes,
did
exactly.
something that I never thought they could do with mythology.
Well, what they did is they made it relatable.
Exactly.
They made it relatable to day-to-day life with the powers that people wish they could have.
See, because like when I think of Greek mythology, I think of like Percy Jackson. I think of the God of War movies, stuff like that.
Okay,
But
Clash
this,
of the Titans.
Yeah.
Class of the, but this brings a whole nother
Sparta,
aspect
Blood and
to it.
Sand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so now we're getting into the background of Persephone. So Persephone,
Is the daughter of Demeter.
she's a god, and her mom is a god, but they live in the mortal realm. Okay, they chose to live in the mortal realm because they don't like the way her mom doesn't like the way Zeus runs the world, basically the god world, because Zeus runs all of them.
And think of it like this too. So the three brothers, they had their choice of all the women, Diameter being one of them. Hades liked Diameter, but Diameter was the
She's the maidenhood. She's the one that's all virginity. No, blah 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 blah. I don't know how the fuck she had a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But-
Wait, how did she have Persephone?
know.
Spring. That's how.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we
so
go.
Technically, she's the goddess of spring.
Yeah.
That's her name. Persephone's
So
the
she
goddess
gets
of
horny
spring.
during springtime or what?
No, that's Persephone's
So
given
when-
goddess. Like she's the goddess of spring.
So when
Okay.
winter
Really-
comes through, she brings everything
really,
to life.
she's a fertility goddess, bringing everything to life. Basically, like popping children out. Like she's all about like baby making, love, like.
But the way her mother said it was like, you just popping flowers out.
Which in thing
So is
you'll
that
see.
like, because like when I read the comic, it seems like every person she comes around, she wants to be all up on that
That's what I'm
person.
saying.
Exactly.
She's really.
a
That's why
fertility
she
goddess,
doesn't
but
understand
she's been
it.
lied to.
Yeah. So her
entire
mom
life.
has got her thinking and trying to join basically this cult of no sex.
Cult. Pretty much, you're not
But
wrong.
her daughter is the god of sex, basically. Like she's supposed to like
Get out there.
Brown
get out,
chicken,
not just get out there and
brown
fuck everybody, but
brown
she's supposed to
cow.
like she's the one that like gives love, which understands why she's in the mortal realm because the mortals are the ones that need to give offsprings. So that I like that connection without giving that connection
Right.
too early. So then she, being Persephone, is about to join this cult, and in this cult they give her a scholarship basically to do with whatever she wants with. She go to school and learn whatever she wants. I don't even know what the fuck the scholarship is for.
But in other words, and when it comes to graduation, she has to sign her life away to maidenhood.
Yeah, that's part of the Constitution. The
And
Constitution.
that's
clause,
part of the
yeah.
restrictions. That's
You
part
get
of
this
the
money to go to school for whatever you want, but in return, I get your maidenhood. Like, you can't have sex. You join our cult. Which this cult only has 4 people. Okay. It's the mom, Artemis, who we're about to talk about. This other bitch, I'm guessing, is Artemis's mom. And her if she joins. Right now, it's definitely 3.
And Persephone is sitting there thinking, I don't want to be a part of this, but at the same time, this is what my mom wants. This is what I've grown up doing. And I love
wanna
my
go to
job
school.
at bringing spring.
Yeah.
I love education. I love bettering myself. But she has to do it through the ways that she doesn't want
Yeah.
to.
So
Then she gets the internship.
So yeah,
Got
that
it.
she's hinting at something we haven't got to. But
That's way
basically,
deep in there,
Artemis stands up for Persephone because Persephone's all like, I don't want to live in the mortal realm anymore. Like I want to come to the god realm and understand what it is like to live in the god realm because she's lived in mortal realm where it's her, like 6
And-
other people and her mom. That's
So
it. Those are
Diameter
gods.
was
Side note-
so afraid of her leaving that she trapped her in a cage
Yeah.
and wouldn't let her leave. Continue.
So side note, what was that whole scene where like she's talking to her mom and then she gets like caged up?
That's exactly
That's
it.
what she's talking about. Yeah.
So
She's trying to run away.
Diameter
She's talking back to her mom.
knows that she is a fertility goddess. So to keep her under wraps,
Which-
to keep her
Is why
She got locked away.
Diameter.
Yep.
Diameter? Oh, I'm going to call it Diameter. Diameter doesn't want her to go to the god realm because there's 3 gods there that are known for fucking. And if they get a hold of
and
fertility
only 2 of
goddess,
them do it.
yeah, if they get a hold of fertility goddess, then the god realm is just spitting out fucking people.
Right.
Okay? So she wants to keep her in the mortal realm.
She wants to protect her.
Yeah, she wants to protect her basically, which I give respect to, but
and later we
this
find
bitch is
out.
like 19 by the time she's about to join this cult. Like she should have already had sex twice at least. Not just you young kids that haven't had sex.
We're not promoting sexual activity. Do it when you're ready.
No condom gang.
No condom.
Wrap your willy.
Yeah, wrap your willy or you'll end up like me.
Wrap
So basically, Artemis, who is, I don't know whose daughter, speaks up for Stephanie and is all like, hey, I have a room in my house. She could sleep with me. She could live with me.
At Olympus.
Yeah, at Olympus in the god realm. Hermidas, or whatever her name is, gets pissed. And she's like, blah, 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 blah. Basically, they go back to the mortal realm. A couple weeks go by. The mom's all like, go live with Artemis. Everything's cool and dandy. So
we find out that letter wasn't real. But that's in the episodes you haven't read
yeah,
yet.
Thank you. But, anyways, now she's living in the god realm, which is where we tie back to the first episode. So it goes out of order. It's first episode giving you the backstory, giving you the setting, and then like, I want to say 8, 9, 10, they talk about her backstory and how she ended up at Olympus. So now we're back to the original plot, back to episode 5, or whatever. Artemis's brother is Apollo.
He's a
what
piece
the
of
fuck
shit.
He's the god of. What is he the god of?
The sun.
He's the
He
sun.
brings the sun around. That's why he's never in the underworld.
Yeah, he's never in the underworld.
What
He's always
about that
immortal.
whole side note of that dude with the wings and him falling in love with that girl?
Oh, that's Cupid. Or in other words, Eros.
Yeah, but that's... okay, so it's an important thing, but I don't really know how to explain
It's not important
that.
until the current episode.
Yeah, well, no, that's why he's in debt to his mom, because he
His
fell in
mom
love with a
helped
mortal. Yeah, he fell in love with a mortal because he's Cupid. He goes into the mortal realm, and he brings
Shoots
love.
people.
Yeah, he brings love, marriage type of thing. But he falls in love with a mortal, and he takes the mortal from the mortal realm into the god realm.
Because she was being put into a forced marriage.
Yeah.
You're leaving out why she got taken by him, though.
Because she's being in a forced marriage, and he didn't...
No, because, like, in the story, it's...
Someone got farther than episode 3.
No, well, Aphrodite... I said I got farther than episode 3.
I saw the song.
Aphrodite got jealous of the girl.
Yes.
Because she was more... like, people were saying that she was more beautiful than Aphrodite.
Yeah.
So she tells her son to go, like...
Drug her.
Not drug her. No, the other woman that he falls in love with.
Psyche.
Yeah.
Psyche,
that's her name.
Psyche's
Psyche.
the reason why he did what he was told by his mom, because his mom was holding Psyche.
Because he's in debt to her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so that... But
his mom is hiding Psyche in the
from
mortal
him.
realm.
Yeah.
Or
right.
in Olympus.
In Olympus
because,
from him without
but
Zeus knowing.
But she's the one that sent him to go get her, right?
No, he's the one that sent her to make her fall in love with him. Because she was getting forced into a marriage that he did not.
Yeah.
And he fell in love with her instead, and he took her from the marriage.
And the whole reason
put
why
her
that collapsed is
yeah.
because she was being influenced by the mortals, saying that he was using her.
Yeah.
So she was going to kill him,
So
drop the knife.
Yeah, she dropped the knife when she saw the wings on the back of him. And she flipped out and she was like, oh my God, you're a god. And he got up and left.
And
told his mom.
heartbroken.
Well, no,
basically.
yeah, heartbroken and told
And then
his mom.
the
His
mom
Okay.
came back.
grabbed her and hid her away from him and Zeus.
And she changed her appearance and made her look like a nymph, so
Yeah.
that way it was acceptable in Olympus.
Yeah. So in my head, I'm thinking nymphs
That's why
are
she's owed to
humans
him.
that are worthy of being a god, but they're given the lowest title. That's what I'm thinking a nymph is.
I just did a little
Because
dribble.
it's weird. But anyways, that's why
Take the
she's in
last
debt
sip.
to
Can
her
I have
mom.
another?
I know we're jumping all over the place. You're going to connect with them. Once you read this, you'll understand why we're jumping, because it
Yeah,
jumps too.
it makes sense when you read
So-
it.
Oh, this is your
Thanks.
name all over again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
kinda.
really is, kind of.
Okay,
Except
so
for the fact there's
you
no
know that.
time loops. This is just so you can understand. But long story short, it's a really good romance between Hades and Persephone, and you guys should read it.
No,
we are not doing it
we are
any
not-
justice.
Yeah, we're not at that point yet.
We're trying to explain it.
We need to
but
talk about the rape scene, bro.
Oh, okay. Apollo was a piece of shit.
A little quick jump because we're not going to leave everything out.
Viewer discretion is advised. If anybody is sensitive to any sort of sexual information or abuse, this part does contain it. It contains sensitive information, and so does the comic. So just beware, be worried. If small children are watching, this is not for small children. Don't listen to this. Continue.
We'll probably make it sound worse than the comic did. The comic did a really good job at doing it because it didn't push it too much.
Yeah.
We're probably going to push it a little too much.
It actually, what I like is how Cupid brought it up to her.
Yeah, the god of love. That was cute.
We keep calling him Cupid,
Eros.
But his name is Eros. All right, Will, take it away.
Are they friends?
Mm-hmm.
Eros and who?
Eros
Persephone. They're now best friends.
So all the gods that work in the mortal realm are friends with Persephone. So Apollo, who's the sun god, Cupid, Eros, who's the love god. They're all, they all see her and they all know her. So they're all like, they grew up together. So Eros is really close with her. Like I said, Apollo is Artemis's brother. So she's always at his house. So Artemis doesn't allow men in her house because she's part of the cult. So no man can step in there unless they are for sure like non-threatening. So like the god of love can come in, her brother, because she doesn't feel threatened or anything by her brother. But he's a fucking creep. I ain't gonna lie.
Hermes.
And Hermes is the mom.
Because Hermes, Hermes is not the mom. Hermes is the messenger god.
I'm an idiot. Yeah.
So Hermes is the red dude.
Yeah, there's a few people that can get in there.
Hermes.
Apollo's one of them.
I love you.
Okay. Apollo's dirty.
Apollo's.
Because I don't want to like go all in depth with this shit. But basically, he is sleeping at her house. Okay, so like I said, it's
because he's Artemis
and Persephone who live in this house by themselves, and Apollo comes and goes because he works all day with the sun, and then he comes to the fucking god realm to sleep. That's it. Goes back. So he sneaks into Persephone's room, okay, and he's been trying to get with Persephone because, like I said, she's a fucking fertility. Like she's beautiful.
She really is.
In the comics, she looks better than Aphrodite. She's thick. She got a nice booty.
She's got a beautiful face. She got nice lips.
She got a beautiful face too.
Ladies, hello.
Anywho, he says, I don't even know what he says, but fucking.
No, he says,
he's
you
lying
know
with
I
her.
want to be with you. You know you want to be with me. And he's telling her, you know you want this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You need this. You want it. I could tell your body wants it. And she's like, no, bitch. I'm trying to sleep. This is no matter to laugh at.
This is no matter to laugh. I'm going to keep laughing. I'm not going to lie because just...
The way we say it...
If you watch this and you understand when I'm laughing because if you don't listen to this, watch it. You understand what
Please, we are not condoning this. It is just...
Basically, she gets raped.
We're drinking. Continue.
He forces himself upon her, and then after he climaxes, basically after they finish, well, I guess he finishes because it was pretty fast, literally one episode.
And she's saying this hurts.
Yeah,
it
this hurts.
Feel
I don't
good.
want this.
Stop.
Type of thing. He gets off her. He leaves, and she's left there, crying, feeling embarrassed, feeling
like
disgusting.
absolute shit.
13 Reasons Why all over again.
Kind of, and then she like is thinking like, oh my god, like. My scholarship is for maidenhood, like, you know, like, my virginity is now lost. This is way in the future, but she's all like, what am I going to do? Like, I took this scholarship, but my virginity is gone, so at the end of this, I'm going to have to pay that shit back. Like, my mom's going to be pissed at me, Artemis is going to be pissed at me, and then she's like, I can't even tell Artemis because it was her brother that did it, so I don't really think she's going to believe me type of thing. So it's really like, it hits all ideas of rape.
It really hits that concept.
Yeah, it hits that shit hard because, like, it's more than one episode. It's one episode of them sex, but, like, she has to deal with this basically for the rest of her life, but for the next, like, 20 episodes, she deals with it because she doesn't get too close. She starts staying away from Apollo, and this is where, like, Hades starts to, like, see, like, her uncomfortableness.
She calls him after that because she was drugged. She was fucked up, and Hades had every opportunity
to do whatever he wanted. He's a god.
Said man whore that he is, which he is absolutely not, to take advantage of her, and he never did. But this man that younger, not even up to the status of it, did. So she's confiding in this older man that has an interest in her, that is actually caring towards her, and she's over here like,
who
wow.
she thinks is an awesome guy. Like, everybody thinks he's the god of death. No one wants to be the fucking queen of this. And she's like, he's cool. Like, he's awesome. He's cool to talk with.
Like, he does amazing work.
Like,
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, in her eyes, he looks like Zeus more than Zeus looks to me. Like, that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Like, he's like a shining
And the
man.
thing is he really is, though. Once you read through it, you find out that he is a shining man. Like, it's not just through her eyes.
The Hades in all the movies and the mythological idea of him is not the Hades in this. Like,
no, not at all.
No, as a Poseidon.
So the Hades in this is more of a hero.
Yeah.
Kind of. Like, he's the anti-hero because he still has to, like, he's still the god of death, so he still has to be all like,
you're
dead.
dead. Like, you know, and he still has to run a company. Like, we haven't even got to that part. Like, they all run companies, and he runs a company, like, out of all of them, like, he runs an actual company.
So he sounds like he's the legit Mr. Grey of the underworld.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they put him in a fucking tower. Like, his side chick works in his tower.
Yeah.
And later because he felt bad for her.
Yeah, later on, Persephone works in his tower, which is, we'll get into the dispute, but that's maybe another
maybe in another
because
podcast.
This is going to take up, like, a couple hours.
But if you guys want to hear more about this webcomic, definitely let us know in the comments.
Yeah, you guys read it so we can talk about it in a different episode because it is so good.
From what you guys talked about, I'll definitely take a look at it or read more of it because I actually was interested.
I was about to say, if you can get the first...
I mean...
This is the first 100. I was like, you can leave at 13.
No, 100. It's not even the first 100.
Yeah, when we say 100, like, we're talking about, like, maybe in 1 hour 10. You could read 300. Like, these things are like 2 swipes down your phone and it's over.
Is it really?
I read this.
They take 30 seconds to read. It's the pictures. It's the pictures that take the longest because you're actually looking at the picture and then you're trying
I like to go in depth and actually look at the picture.
I read 130 chapters. I paid for the 130.
Don't pay for it.
5 hours.
Do not pay for it.
5 hours.
Unless you're on webtoons reading a bunch.
I do.
Then yes, because I looked at her thing. She does read a lot.
Don't fucking touch
my ass. I'm reading 2. I'm not gonna pay fucking whatever the price.
Oh, you over here lying on Facebook? Then I see your comments.
I read a lot. I read a lot. I just don't.
He lying.
You want to see my phone? Anyway, we're gonna move on.
I really like shonen manga, so
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to watch it. That's what I'm saying. If we could get this shit to be produced.
Please.
This would be lit.
Please.
Maybe cut out the rape scene.
Maybe.
No, just make it more discreet because in the
Definitely
comics it's
but
very
if this turned into one of those like Kippo situations where they turned it into like they go from a comic.
What? Time out.
No. Hold on.
Wait, what?
What did he say?
Wait, what?
You gotta say it for the chat now.
No, okay, so it's about the Greek gods, right? Isn't it kind of like this? Not super similar, but similar to. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon because of the Greek gods type?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't watch that, so that's why I didn't understand the reference. I was
yes,
like,
it is. Yes, it is.
And that's an amazing anime.
It really is.
I guess I'll have to
By
watch
the way,
it.
Comic-Con 2020 or Fan Fusion, my bad, copyright issues. Got his Hestia. Hello.
By the way, we're going to continue on. I hope you liked this Lore Olympus conversation.
So, by the way, we are going to take a quick commercial break and we are going to go into our next topic, which is going to be upcoming movies, going over Sonic and the new Minions. All right, guys.
And like I said before, if you guys do want us to talk more about this webcomic, please let us know in the comments.
Yes, let us know. If you hate us, like it. If you like us, like it. And either way, fucking subscribe. I don't care.
If you like it, send it to your friends.
Yes.
Please.
Fuck like
yes.
We need it out there.
By the way, we will be right back after this quick commercial break.